about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me.
I feel like it has been a long time since I sat down and talked with you guys. That's enough, Olivia. So today's video is just gonna be a day in the life of me being at home. If you guys follow on Instagram, you have seen that we just went on a pretty long trip. It was like 12 days in total. And so I wanted to come back and get started right away with like homeschool and just get back into the routine of life. I was really looking forward to that actually. So 12 days is like the longest trip. Sorry for the background noise. That's my second cup of coffee brewing. 12 days is like the longest vacation that we've ever taken with our kids. And even though we had an amazing time, and there will be more coming to my channel, like all about our trip and my review of it and everything, I was definitely ready to get back. So today I'm just gonna bring you guys with us around the house. I don't really have a ton planned outside of the house intentionally, and it's also been kind of a blessing because one of my kids has a cold. He caught the same cold that my husband has right now, and so he is staying in bed today, and so the rest of us are going to try to get some schoolwork done. That kind of threw a wrench in my plans because I don't like to do group subjects when we're missing one of the kids for the group work. So I'm gonna have to readjust that, or maybe ask if he can just like lay on a pillow and listen to the book. But yeah, that's what today's video is gonna be. I've partnered with HelloFresh on today's video. You guys know I've been working with them for a really long time, and I definitely made sure that I had my HelloFresh order in for when we got back from our trip, because it's just so nice to have on hand. I still haven't made it to Costco. I did like a bare bones run to the grocery store, but I haven't made it to Costco for like a big stock up. That is gonna have to happen next week or this weekend sometime. So we're running pretty low on groceries, so I'm really thankful that I have HelloFresh meals arriving today around 1 p.m. And I'm excited to see what's in there, see what we're gonna have for dinner. If you guys have never tried HelloFresh, I have a code and a link down in the description box that will get you 10 free meals. So make sure you take advantage of that, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have that code. The 10 free meals that you guys can get when you are new to HelloFresh. Will you let the puppy out, Livy? Down in the description box. So make sure you use that link or use my code right here going across the screen to check out. But yeah, put him out. So sorry, so many distractions. This is just the way life is around here. So like I was saying, before my camera fell over and the puppy had to go out, lots of things going on here. Let's see if we're gonna stay. No, we're not gonna stay. We're gonna just have to move, you guys, and I'm gonna have to bend down. Like I was saying, I feel like it's been a really long time since I sat down and like chatted with you guys, just like candidly. So anyways, I wanted to just kind of share this with you because I know I'm not the only one who struggles with stuff like this. And And also because, you know, you guys only see a limited amount of what I share and like what my homeschool looks like and everything. And I think a lot of people can like draw assumptions that just because I'm super passionate about homeschooling and love it and love sharing it and encouraging other people who might be wondering if they can do it. I love encouraging people to just give it a shot. That I never like struggle in the day-to-day with like motivation for it, and that's just not true. So anyways, I just wanted, maybe this is gonna be like a venting session between friends, I'm not really sure, but I just wanted to share with you guys kind of what is going on with me. And well, I don't even really know what's going on with me, so that's why it's kind of hard. And then just kind of share like what I do when I find myself in these situations. So like I said, we just got back from vacation, right? So in my brain, vacation, and it was a relaxing vacation. We have gone on vacations that have not been so relaxing, and then you come back really tired from those things. But I will say this vacation was relaxing. I mean, we were busy, but we were also had some like slower days, and it was relaxing. So I had like this expectation of myself that I was gonna come back and just feel so rested, because that's what everyone says. Like when you're burned out as a mom, it's like, oh, you just need a vacation. So I took the vacation, and then I come back and I'm like, why do I still feel kind of burned out? Like, I don't know. It's not really being burned out. It's just more of, I don't really know. I can't pinpoint it. So anyways, we took the vacation, we come back, and I have like this expectation of myself. And also like, I know the things when I come back from a trip, because we travel enough, that like are stressful to me and like slow me down and delay like starting school again with the kids and stuff. So I had plans in place. I pre-budgeted for the cleaning company to come to my house and deep clean. I carved out an entire day to stay home on Sunday and do all of the laundry from our trip, and I counted, and it was 22 loads of laundry. And I did all of that in one day, and then like that night I sat down at my computer and I like got all of my work stuff kind of organized and paid bills because 2 weeks had gone by and stuff like that. So I had plans in place. So I was like, okay, we're gonna start school this week back, because we all kind of just really enjoy our routine, and like it'll be fine, I'll have everything done. And while that's true, we did start school back and everything was done. I just couldn't help but feel kind of like blah. And everyone, like I've shared it with a couple of friends of mine that I was kind of feeling this way, and they're like, well, it's the vacation blues. Anytime you come back from vacation, you know, you're like on this high and you have all this quality time together, and then you come back and then you just kind of feel down a little bit. Maybe that's the case, but I wasn't really thinking that that would be the case for me, because I was ready to come home. Like, it was a long time away, and we love our dogs, and I know it might sound crazy to some of you guys who are not dog people, but like we really miss them like human beings. And so we were all ready to come home. Like, it was a lot of fun, but we were ready. And so I wasn't expecting this. Just kind of, I feel unmotivated, I guess is the right word, which is so not typical for me. And so I've just been going to bed really early at night, and I've just been powering through. I find when I'm unmotivated, this is where I wanted to go. I said all of that to say this, that we as homeschooling moms, we can have this expectation of ourselves that we are just always going to be on this high level of energy all of the time, and that's just not true. If you work outside of your home, some days you're going to be really motivated to go to work and get whatever you need to get done that day, and then other days you're going to be dragging a little bit. That doesn't mean that you don't go to work, right? That's my opinion. Like, I cannot base my children's education off of my mood and emotions. So I still will power through that 90% of the time, unless there's like something really big going on. But I think part of it is just like relinquishing that expectation of yourself that you have to always, and I'm preaching to myself here, that you always have to be on this high level of energy or just like so overjoyed at the day. I want to wake up joyful every day, and in my heart I am joyful because joy is not a fleeting emotion, but sometimes, you know, you're just not motivated. You just don't have all that energy. You just don't have that excitement. And so what I do when I feel that way is I just keep going. Because I just feel that like I take my job as a homeschooler seriously, and you know, just because you're not feeling like going to work one day doesn't mean that you don't get to go. So once I get going, I get my body in motion, I usually find that I start to feel better. And then sleep is like huge when I feel like this. So just making sure that I'm going to bed pretty early at night. I did last night. You wouldn't think like a 2 or 3 hour time difference affects you, but I think it kind of is. And so I go to sleep a lot, and I just kind of keep to myself. So that's kind of how I deal with situations like this, or periods of being unmotivated or just feeling, quite honestly, down in the dumps, like a little blue. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys in case any of you wonder like, well, does she have days like that, or how does she handle that, or you know, whatever, or you're new to homeschool and you're like, what do people do? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So that was really long, but as you guys saw, I did like everything in the morning. It's 9 o'clock right now, 9:07. So I am going to get started on school with the kids. They just finished up their chores, and sometimes I just, like I said, like once I get going, so that's kind of what I did this morning. Like I started laundry, I cleaned up breakfast, I made breakfast, I took care of the dogs, I made my morning Instagram post that I needed to do. Once I start moving through the to-do list, the idea of like, oh, I don't want to do anything, it starts to go away for me anyways. So that's where we're at today, but we're just gonna be home. We're gonna do school. I need to make some Rice Krispie treats and muffins for tomorrow's poetry tea time where our friends are coming over. Even though Valentine's Day has passed, it's going to be like love themed, and so I need to make that. I'm gonna do school with the kids. I of course need to get a workout in, and that should pretty much sum up the day. The kids all are back at their activities after being gone for so long, and like I said, I've got one sick one. He's in bed, so we're just gonna get going. So I'm gonna drink my second cup of coffee, and then we are going to start this day. So here's the guy who's not feeling so hot. He has a cold and he's prepared with his whole roll of toilet paper. Sit far away on the side, far to the left. But unless they're like deathly sick with a stomach virus or a high fever, then I try to have them just listen to the group subjects, even if they're not feeling up to doing all of their own individual work. That way I can still continue on with my plans. So we're gonna have a light morning this morning, and all I'm going to do is our Family Way, which is our devotional, finishing that book, and then our history lesson, and then I also have my C.S. Lewis book. Where is that? Where did we put that? I don't know where I put that. Have you guys seen it? Oh, it's right here actually. This, our missionary story, or, you know, Christian heroes then and now. So we're reading C.S. Lewis, so I will read that during lunchtime. So we're just gonna do this morning. So it is now 10:25 and we have finished with our group time for today, and now we are upstairs in our homeschool room getting started on journal. That's what we start with every day. So I'm having them write down our family way and the date to start off, and then they are going to progress through all of their independent work that they have each day. So my hope is that we will be done with this by 12:30, so that way we're done with school by around lunchtime, and then we can make the things that I need to make for tomorrow this afternoon, and then I can get in my workout and then make dinner. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. We shall see how it all goes, but we've got about 2 hours for independent work, and I'm hoping that everyone is done by 12:30. So just a little time check-in. We're about an hour since I last checked in with you guys, and we're progressing through independent work. I have Beethoven playing on Spotify, and I love pulling up the shades for lots of natural light in here. About to have a little morning snack for myself, protein bar, water, and just have this here for, I don't know why, but there's something about me sitting here when I work with them all. When they are working independently, I just am sitting here kind of quietly, and I get a lot of like thoughts through my head, and so I like to have somewhere to write those things down when they come in. But we're working through. He only has like, and then this whole level of Wordly Wise is completed because we're just getting to that point in our homeschool year. Almost, we've got a few more weeks in quarter 3, and then we're gonna be in quarter 4. So everyone is kind of more than halfway, definitely 3/4 of the way through their stuff. Today for language arts, she was working on sketching hands for the very first time.
Very good, very bad.
I don't think that's bad at all. Very impressive. So yeah, that's where everyone is at currently. And once they're, like my younger one moves into her language arts and math, that's when we work closely together. But she can do her handwriting and explode the code all by herself, which is very good. She also did typing by herself, which is very good. And now we're ready for language arts, which I always do with you, right?
Yeah.
So what are we going to learn about today?
Planets? Looks like it.
Planets.
Oh, wait. Hemispheres and seasons.
We've been learning about that in science too, so this will be good review. You should know some of it. It is exactly 12 right now, and my youngest is finished with her schoolwork except for reading, which she will read to me while I'm preparing lunch. So I'm still up here in the schoolroom because I need to be here, and she's working on math currently. They're actually both working on math. So I just am needed to be up here to supervise and make sure that we're staying on task, and then also in case I'm needed for help. But I wanted to quickly show you guys something right here that I'm actually working on right now. I ordered these off of christianbook.com. This is ACE or ACE math. So I have the score keys right here, and then I have this whole level. This is like 1073 all the way to 1084. I ordered these because my daughter right here is in 7th grade, and I've shared a little bit that we tried to do pre-algebra on teaching textbooks last year for 6th grade, and we opted to take a break and then come back to it this year. So when she came back to it this year, year, she had already completed some of the level last year. And so she is actually on her last lesson today for this math level, which is pre-algebra, but I don't want to move her on to algebra in the middle of the homeschool year, actually like the third quarter of the homeschool year. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her, these are all pretty independent, they're independent essentially, and I'm gonna have her review for the rest of this year, just making sure that those pre-algebra concepts that were challenging are solidified. So I need to find where the level, like where within this level is appropriate for her to begin, because I was looking at the first one and it's very, very basic and she's very far beyond that. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna hang on to these extra ones for additional review for other kids in case this happens again. But I'm thinking that we might start here because this is like percents and decimals and fractions, and yeah, I think that's going to be a good place for her to start. So we've never used this curriculum before, but I wanted something more review and more independent led and more like workbook based. And then I have the score keys. So what I'm going to have her do is I'm going to have her just work through this, and then we're going to go through it together with the score key. I'm not sure how many pages I'll have her do per day, but I think it'll probably be more along the lines of like a time, like work on it for 30 minutes. So I think that that's what I'm gonna have her do. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'll let you know if I like it, but it's the first time I'm using this, but we'll see how it goes.
Begins Miss Terry. There was a grand castle. Andy and his friends listened. Mrs. Terry tells wonderful stories at this story hour. Mrs. Terry is a librarian in the children's room. Around her on every shelf are books, books, books. What a happy room it is. The library stands in a garden with trees and flowers.
So it is now 1 o'clock and we are having lunch. The kids are having some macaroni and fruit there, and I am having a chicken salad with this honey poppy seed salad dressing by the brand Tessemae's. This is super good. If you guys find it in your grocery store, highly recommend it. All of this was already cut. The chicken was already grilled. It's how I survive on homeschool days. If I had to make this all right now, that would not be happening. So this is what I'm having for lunch. They're having lunch, and then I will have a whole ton of lunch dishes to do, and then I'm going to make the Rice Krispie treats for poetry time, as well as the muffins. I'm actually gonna do another pack of these so that way we have some for snacks as well, since I'm already gonna be making them. So everyone is done with most of their school. This is how it always happens with us. They get the majority done, and then there's always a little bit left for after lunch. So he has sentence dictation or diagramming that he needs help with, and spelling we do together. You have sentence dictation, spelling. Olivia, you're done. Landon, you're sick, right? So maybe 20 more minutes. So my initial idea of hopefully being completely done by 12:30 did not occur, but that's okay. I'm getting the other muffin mix out now. We'll be done by 1:30. And Kylie, you also have to clean all the dogs from the chalk.
All of them?
Yeah, because look, she colored chalk on our ground outside. And so now Walter has a blue foot, and this dog has a blue behind. So they need to be cleaned.
Okay, can I do it with a hose?
No, you can do it with a wet towel.
Lucy has a pink leg. Oh, great.
What's step 1?
Putting the cereal in the bowl. Step 2. Put the butter in. Step 3. Melt the butter. 4. Put the marshmallows in.
Do it.
Step 5. Mix. Next, pour it on the cereal.
So it is not Christmas, but I had quite a few packages arrive, including the HelloFresh. So super excited to choose out what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, and I will show you guys what I ordered from Amazon. I got some things that have been on my wish list for a while. Okay, so in this one is a bra that has no underwire. This came recommended from Sister Studio on Instagram as one of her favorite. The brand is Warner's, and it looks really comfortable and really soft, so I'm excited to give it a try. I'll link everything for you guys if you want to try this, but she said that that was awesome, and I needed a new one. The next thing that I got here I'm super excited about is just a cute new shirt to wear for the summertime. It's just like a loose fitting t-shirt, and it says, "You are my sunshine," and I ordered it in the green color. Thought it would be super cute with just denim shorts, and I did size up so that it would be loose fitting. So I'll link that for you guys as well. Then what is in here I cannot show because that is a birthday present. And then let's see what's in here. A birthday present for my almost teenager. The next thing that I have from Amazon, I have had this on my wish list for a very long time, and I finally decided to get it. I've seen it in other people's houses and I've loved it. And you guys know I, like everyone else, love the whole farmhouse decor. So I got this bread box. It is super cute. It's black and white. It's actually big enough to hold bread. Whoops. And then there's, Landon, please stop. And then there's also the lid right here. So this is gonna go on the kitchen counter next to the toaster. And then the container that I've been storing my breads in is gonna be an extra container for produce. Because if you guys watched my pantry organization video that I did like a year ago when we moved in here, all of my organization system is still in place. And we just buy so much produce that I need like 2, and so I needed a spot to put the bread. So I got this and I love it, and I'm super excited to put it on my counter. So that's my little Amazon haul, minus the birthday present in here. Can you put that on the stairs, please?
Yes.
And so now I'm gonna open up HelloFresh and see what yummy dinners we have. All right, so I just unboxed our HelloFresh, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that we have had all of these meals before, and we really liked them. So the first one I have is the figgy balsamic pork. The next one is, actually we haven't had this one here. I take that back. Parmesan crusted chicken with creamy lemon tomato spaghetti. The kids will love that. And then smothered pepper jack burgers with potato wedges. We did have something similar to this, maybe not exactly the same, but I know that we've had this and it is really good. So here's all the meats, and then each of the ingredients come in the bags. So I'm really excited to have these delicious dinners to carry me through until I get to the grocery store. All of HelloFresh's meals can be made in 30 minutes, and they have all the calorie information right there on the top. So tonight I think we're gonna go with the figgy balsamic pork. It is the quickest to make, and I'm gonna need something quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the rest of my HelloFresh stuff away into the refrigerator, and then I'm going to tackle the tremendous amount of dishes, finish making the muffins, and then it'll probably be time to go to sports. So be sure to check out the link for HelloFresh in the description box so that you guys can get your 10 free meals. Looks delicious, really, really good. And so easy. Like if you don't want to do pasta, then you can just do the chicken. And like if you want to have your burger on like half of a bun or without the bun, there's easy ways to change it up to meet whatever dietary restrictions or needs that you have. And like this one, I'll just have a tiny amount of the potatoes. I did last time try the calorie conscious, I think that's called calorie smart plan, but I wanted to go back to the family plan this time. So that's another really awesome thing, is like you can change it to whatever you need it to be for that week or that month or however often you get deliveries.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
All right, you guys, it is 3 o'clock now, and I have been cleaning the kitchen. I started the dishwasher, had to do a whole huge load of dishes. I have one soaking there. Had to take out the kitchen trash. I got dinner prep done, like the dicing and everything for our HelloFresh meal. Like I said, we're gonna be having the figgy balsamic pork tonight. So that is all ready. Then I went ahead and sliced up some strawberries for poetry tea time tomorrow. And I took the muffins out for poetry tea time tomorrow as well. I put in my new bread thing that I just showed you guys. I also had another Amazon package in the mailbox. These Built bars, they're a new protein bar that I tried, and they're really, really, really good. They're definitely on the more expensive side, but the ingredients are super awesome. And I got a variety pack so that my husband could try them. Also in the mail, I'm starting to get like summer stuff for the kids. So I grabbed these like little rubbery kind of like Birkenstock sandals for my daughter. And then I got these. These I saw last year. Everyone was wearing them and I really wanted them, but I never got them. Finally just went ahead and ordered them because rather than buying like 4 pairs of cheap ones from Target, I figured these more expensive ones will last a little bit better. So all of that came in the mail. So a little haul for you guys. Like I said, we have poetry tea time tomorrow, so I've set out everything. The kids have chosen out the poems that they're going to be sharing, and we're going to have the Rice Krispie treats, the muffins, and pink lemonade for the drink. So that's all ready to go, but I'm not gonna set the table right now because Kylie is scrapbooking like a mad woman from our Disney cruise. We ordered this little kit off of Amazon as well. I'll link all this stuff if you guys are looking for anything. She has one of those little, what are those called? Instax cameras. And so she took a lot of pictures and she saved a lot of stuff, and so that's a little fun project for her. But it is 3 o'clock and I have not gotten my workout done. So I'm probably gonna end up running while she's at soccer practice. Now that the weather is getting a little nicer, it's still not like ideal, but I don't have time today. It's 3 and I need to like eat something because her and I don't eat dinner until we get back from soccer. And I just don't have time. It's 3 o'clock and I need like an hour. It would be 4 o'clock and I need to like make sure that they get ready for practice and have a snack and all of that. So I'm probably, Olivia, will you put this in the trash, please? Or the recycling rather. I'm probably just going to run while she's at soccer practice. When the weather is nice, which it is getting nicer here, it's warming up. And her practice is in a good area where I feel like safe running outside. So that's probably what I'm gonna do while she's at practice. So right now I'm gonna brew an afternoon cup of coffee and have a snack and myself and finish putting away all of this stuff. And then around like 4, I'm gonna finish making our HelloFresh dinner. So thank goodness for 30 minutes because I have been busy today. Even when I felt like my motivation was lacking, like I said, I just start and then I get over it. So I don't know if that works for everyone, but it does work for me. So that's a little time update for you guys. And all the stuff I've shown, I know I'll get questions about it. I'll have it linked on my Amazon store for you guys. My little snack that I'm gonna have, if you have like the taste for something sweet and don't want to ruin your whole day, that's just like not even a teaspoon of mini chocolate, mini sweet chips, some strawberries, a little bit of coconut whipped topping, and then the Light and Fit raspberry cheesecake yogurt. So that's what I'm having for a little afternoon snack, and that'll hold me over until dinner time. Alright you guys, it is about 4:30 now and I am heading off to soccer practice to get my workout done. The HelloFresh dinner is finishing in the oven just in time for my husband to get home, and he'll plate it up and save me and my daughter some. I'm super excited to come home after my run and have a delicious, healthy dinner of the figgy balsamic pork. I won't be having the potatoes, but she will be. So thank you guys so much for watching this stay-at-home mom, homeschool mom day in the life. I really, if I'm being honest, did not feel like vlogging today or filming today, and I had it on my planner to do it, and I debated on putting it off till I was feeling more motivated, but I'm really glad that I actually got out the camera because talking it through and just kind of venting my emotions this morning I think really helped. So like I said, I'm gonna get my workout done while she's at practice, come home, have dinner, and then call it a day because I am tired already, but I'm trying not to let my brain go there so that I have some motivation to log some miles. So that's gonna be it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below if you relate to what I shared. How do you handle days where you're unmotivated? What do you do for no reason? You know, when you can pinpoint a reason, it's easy to find a solution, but when you don't really know why you feel kind of meh, then it's a little harder to do. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to use the link to get your 10 free meals from HelloFresh. You will not regret it. And I'll see you guys in my next one really soon. Bye guys.